Hi, this is Margaret Whitten. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I wanted to share something with you that I learned when I was a real estate broker, and it's about time. You know, time is the one thing that we can never get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. If you lose money, you can make more money. If your house burns down, you can build another house. We get second chances for so much, but time, once it's gone, it's gone. And I wanted to talk to you about respecting the time that you're building your business, and to realize that it is a business and that your time is valuable. And people will steal your time without thinking about it, without meaning to. They just think that, you can do that some other time. Well, some other time you may be taking time away from your family, or time that you spend in your business, you lose some momentum or something that you can't get back. And people don't mean to. If you worked 8 to 5, they would not call you at work and say, hey, can you take 2 hours off today and do a favor for me? And sometimes the favors are serious and sometimes they're frivolous. And when I was a real estate broker, what would happen is my friends that worked 8 to 5 would call me and say, hey, can you run by and do something for me? Can you pick up? Can you drop off? Can you make cupcakes? Because I forgot to. And, and I would do it. But what I realized was that, I didn't call them at work and say, hey, could you take 2 hours away from your job and lose 2 hours pay and do something for me? And when I was giving them my time, I was taking time away from my business that I had to make up somewhere. And that when I was making it up, I was taking time away from my family. If I should have been researching deeds instead of baking cupcakes for somebody else, then that when I got time to do the deeds was time from my family. So what I learned to say was, when somebody called and asked me, said, what are you doing tomorrow morning? I'd say, I have an appointment. Why? And they would tell me. And if it was a serious something, my mom had a heart attack and I need somebody to take the kids to school so I can go to the hospital first thing, then of course you're going to do that. But if they're going to say, I'm supposed to take breakfast biscuits to the teachers meeting at the high school, and I don't want to use my lunch hour, can you do it? Then I could say, no, I'm sorry, I've got an appointment. And especially if somebody calls and says, what are you doing right now? Then you're getting ready for an appointment. And in this day and age, you can say, I'm working on a webinar. Why? What's up? And again, if it's a crisis, they're broke down on the interstate, they just got a call that their husband got hurt at work, something, then, you're going to drop what you're doing and you're going to go help them. But if they're saying, oh, well, I got to go to the mall and I don't want to go by myself. Come on and go with me. Come on and go with me. Do not let them steal your time. And this will do a couple of things, and it makes them realize that you are building a business and that you do consider this a business and that you're taking it serious. And they think, oh, well, maybe I need to take this a little more serious. And one little tip is very important, that you answer quickly and you immediately ask them a question. Because if you say something like, if they call and say, what are you doing right now? And you say, I'm working on a webinar. Well, what kind of webinar? When is the webinar? Then it gets you into explaining things that maybe you don't want to explain, or then saying, well, if it's not right now, then you can do this for me. But so it's real important that you immediately ask them a question back. What are you doing right now? I'm working on a webinar. Why? What do you need? And then you're in control. You keep control of your time. So I hope this helps you respect your time, and hope it helps your friends and families respect your time as you build your business. Good luck.